Welcome to Forgotten World War II. Today's topic is the little-known German wonder drug D9. It's well known that the Germans put much effort into researching so-called Wunderwaffen, wonder weapons, during the last years of the war. The most famous ones are probably the V1 and V2 missiles, but the concept also includes firearms, cannons, tanks, airplanes and ships. It's less well known that the Germans also invented a wonder drug, which they called D9. The German military, Wehrmacht, was well acquainted with drugs. Throughout the war, German soldiers were given tens of millions of amphetamine pills. They made the soldiers sleep less and strengthened their morale. The pills were not good enough though. Something more potent was needed. The idea of a wonder drug was brought up by Vice Admiral Helmut Haie at a meeting with pharmacologists in March 1944. One would imagine that it would be a long process to invent such a drug, but the research team led by pharmacologist Gerhard Orzechowski managed to concoct a drug so fast that the trials could be initiated already in November the same year. Not very surprisingly, inmates in concentration camps were used as guinea pigs. In the concentration camp Sachsenhausen, the prisoner Odd Nansen, son of the famous explorer Fridtjof Nansen, witnessed the tragic spectacle which was called the Pill Patrol from his barracks. A total of 18 drugged prisoners were forced to march in circles in the camp yard carrying 20-kilo packs. They were expected to march 90 kilometers without breaks. At first, they were excited by the drug and sang and whistled, but eventually they fell silent. After 24 hours of marching, most of them collapsed. Wehrmacht found the results of the trials satisfying, and production of D9 began. Pills were actually used in the field by pilots of manned torpedoes and midget submarines. The plan was to supply all German soldiers with D9, but the war ended before it could be put into mass production. So, exactly what were the ingredients of D9? It was a witch's brew of 9 milligrams of amphetamine, 5 milligrams of cocaine, and 5 milligrams of morphine. In other words, D9 was an energizer, morale booster, and painkiller all in one. Had it been distributed to all German soldiers as planned, there would probably have been an epidemic of health problems and addiction. That's all I had for you today. If you found it interesting, consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.